think people making pieces by hand like this, they're out there, don't get me wrong. But it is literally a dying art. I mean, some of the best people in this craft that I know are retiring, they're aging out, they've passed away. My name is Al Swanson. I am the owner, craftsman, proprietor of Al Swanson Craftsman Studios here in Helena, Montana. Born and raised in a rural little farming community outside of Portland, Maine. One of 6 kids. Grew up on a farm, so we were very self-sustaining. You know, grew our own vegetables, butchered our own meat, cut our own wood. Living there, you know, your parents were like, go. We just disappeared into the woods. You know, we'd build tree forts. I always wanted to stay a little longer and like smell the leaves and peel the bark and what kind of tree is that? And eventually my dad would walk me through the forest and he's like, well, this is an oak tree and this is a beech tree and this is what we use them for and why. I found that I had this artisanal side of me where I was always playing with pieces of wood, whittling, making little sculptures, drawing, trying to coax the wood into something that it wasn't. I learned best from people and was so blessed to stumble across a gentleman, this cabinet maker from Boston, and those things that he taught me at an early age stuck. When you put this piece into somebody's home, it may have taken 200 years for that tree to grow to where you're handling it. You have a responsibility to make a piece that's going to last at least that long. Always on the side that I was making things for fun and then as gifts for people and things like that, but then people started to offer me money for the work. And I'm like, how can I turn this into a business? And of course, my dad's friends are like, dude, no way. You're gonna be that starving artist. I'm like, honestly, I don't care because I'm an artist at heart and I wanna do this, but working with the tree never left my soul. And if I can make a living out of it, awesome. A bunch of years ago, I'd be out front every morning, sweeping up, and I'd look across to the hotel, and there the drift boats were lined up every day picking their clients up. How do I get that person that's right there here? So I thought to myself, how could we create something that's in the fly fishing world? And I thought, you know, the wooden fly box. We did it. And took this little teeny CNC machine and played and played and played and played. Basically, I wanted like an iPhone, just something really sleek. I go to a little local restaurant and sitting at the counter was a guide. And I said, John, you gotta check these 2 boxes out I made. So I went and grabbed them, showed him, and he's like, wow, these are cool. And then this other couple that I didn't know was with them. Well, it turns out the gentleman was the CFO of Orbis, one of the biggest fly fishing companies on earth. So then the wheels really got rolling. It was like June, and they said, well, we need like 1,000 by October. I was not equipped to do that, but you never say no. So I thought that would quickly saturate the market. It's a big world, apparently. In years past, it may have been a little more transactional. But I was diagnosed with throat cancer 5 years ago, and that changed everything. The world stopped for me. Single parent, had a young son, a business to run, and now all of a sudden you are facing mortality, which is the biggest thing I've ever had to face. I faced it head on, did what I had to do, and then a year later it came back with a vengeance. And then it was hardcore treatments, radiation, chemotherapy, months in the hospital, no work for about a year. But when it happens to you as an artist and you can't come in, you can't physically do the work, you can't even think about it, that's tough. I think the love of the work, the love of how the Helena community rallied then around me to help me out was magnanimous. It was incredible. The most amazing thing that I found about this home is the people, the community. Cancer can be really expensive. Really dear friend of mine just said to me at one point, when all that stuff was done and the bills are piling on, and she said, well, we're gonna have a fundraiser for you. And so the community rallied. Every artist that I've ever known, worked with, had represented, all donated work. I mean, I was blown away. The artist community here is rich. It's thick. From the Archie Bray Foundation, the performing arts, the visual arts, you name it. I mean, we have it. But to become part of that family over the years has been really pretty powerful. So again, outside of the beauty of the place and the architecture of the place, it's the community. This Helena community is one that I've seen it support people in need, support others time and time and time again. So people will ask me anymore, gosh, cancer, that's terrible. I go, that's one of the best things that ever happened to me. Because now the work that I do is some of the best I've ever produced. I'm way more attached to it. I get way more attached to the people. It's less transactional. So before the cancer stuff, it was a job. Job I loved. Now it's a blessing. Every single day is a blessing to get to build work for myself, my community, my family, clients, whoever it might be. And then to drop it all at 5 o'clock and go fishing,